We all know these famous faces, but did you know they have equally talented siblings who chose different paths? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the lesser-known brothers and sisters of Hollywood's biggest stars. Number 1. Scarlett Johansson's twin brother. While Scarlett lights up the big screen, her twin brother, Hunter Johansson, works behind the scenes in a completely different way. Born just 3 minutes after Scarlett, Hunter has made his mark in politics and charity work. What many don't know is that he actually appeared alongside his sister in the 1996 film Manny and Lo, but decided Hollywood wasn't for him. Instead, he worked on President Obama's campaign and re-election, focusing on community engagement. The twins remain incredibly close, with Hunter occasionally accompanying Scarlett to premieres. Perhaps most interesting is that he runs a non-profit organization helping connect people with emergency services after natural disasters. During the pandemic, he worked tirelessly to deliver meals to vulnerable communities in New York City, while his famous sister supported his efforts behind the scenes. Their mother always jokes that while Scarlett conquered Hollywood, Hunter conquered Washington. Number 2. Emma Watson's model brothers. While Emma Watson charmed the world as Hermione Granger, her 3 brothers, Alex, Toby, and Lucy's son, have fascinating lives of their own. Alex, her whole brother, worked briefly as a model and appeared in several Burberry campaigns, though many assumed the striking resemblance was just coincidence. What's less known is that during the filming of Harry Potter, Alex would often visit the set and get mistaken for a crew member because he refused to name-drop his sister. Toby and Lucy's son, Emma's half-brothers, have stayed completely out of the spotlight, with Toby pursuing a career in academia and mathematics. Emma has mentioned that having brothers who aren't in entertainment helps keep her grounded. The siblings maintain a strict no social media posts policy about their relationships, protecting their privacy despite their sister's fame. Number 3. Brad Pitt's furniture designing brother. Doug Pitt, Brad's only brother, might not be saving the world on screen, but he's making waves in his own way. Living in their hometown of Springfield, Missouri, Doug runs a successful computer business and has a passion for furniture design. What's fascinating is that he was once dubbed the second most famous Pitt after starring in a Virgin Mobile commercial in Australia that playfully portrayed him as Brad's normal brother. The ad went viral, but Doug went right back to his regular life. He's also a goodwill ambassador for Tanzania and has climbed Mount Kilimanjaro multiple times for charity. Brad has mentioned that Doug's normal family life helped inspire some of his own parenting choices. The brothers share a love of architecture, with Doug often consulting on Brad's building projects. In a rare 2020 interview, Doug revealed that he and Brad still maintain their childhood tradition of weekly phone calls, discussing everything but Hollywood. Despite their vastly different lives, the brothers have a secret handshake they've kept since their teenage years, which they still use at family gatherings. Even more touching is Doug's dedication to keeping their late mother's furniture design business alive, incorporating some of her original sketches into his modern pieces, something Brad has quietly supported by commissioning pieces for his homes. Number 4. Lady Gaga's fashion designer sister. Natalie Germanotta, Lady Gaga's younger sister, has carved her own path in fashion design. While her famous sister rocks outrageous outfits on stage, Natalie creates them behind the scenes. She studied fashion at Parsons School of Design and has collaborated with Gaga on several iconic looks. What many don't realize is that Natalie appeared in Gaga's Telephone music video, though most fans never spotted her. She's deliberately stayed out of the spotlight, focusing on building her own fashion brand without leveraging her sister's name. The sisters remain incredibly close, with Natalie often serving as Gaga's most honest fashion critic. Their father's restaurant in New York features some of Natalie's early sketchwork, though most patrons don't realize the connection. In a touching revelation, Natalie shared that she and Gaga still swap clothes, just like they did as teenagers, though now it's designer gowns instead of school uniforms. The sisters have a secret creative ritual where they sketch designs together every Christmas Eve, a tradition that has produced some of Gaga's most memorable Met Gala looks. Perhaps most intriguing is that Natalie designed a hidden element in every one of Gaga's tour costumes, a small blue butterfly representing their grandmother who taught them both to sew. Number 5. Tom Cruise's lesser-known sisters. Tom Cruise grew up with 3 sisters, Leigh Ann, Marion, and Cass, each with their own intriguing story. Leanne previously worked as Tom's publicist, but chose to step away from Hollywood to pursue a quieter life. What's particularly interesting is that she was the family member who first encouraged Tom to try acting. Marion became a teacher, while Cass works in real estate. The sisters have maintained an incredibly low profile despite their brother's massive fame, though they occasionally appear at his movie premieres. What's less known is that they played a crucial role in helping Tom perfect his American accent when they first moved to the States from Canada. The siblings share a love of aviation, with all four getting their pilot's licenses at different points. These siblings remind us that talent runs in families, but it doesn't always lead down the same path. While their famous relatives shine in the spotlight, they've found their own ways to make an impact. Did any of these siblings surprise you? There's clearly more than one way to be successful, even in Hollywood's most famous families. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories about the people behind the celebrities we think we know.